Hi, and thanks for tuning in to Ultimate Lighting Solutions. Today we're going to go over a quick installation of a headlight flasher, also known as a wigwag. This is what will cause your high beam headlights to alternate side to side, the different flash patterns, different rates of flash and things like that. Today we're working on a 2019 F-150 Super Crew. This is an XL package trim level truck. We have removed the grille, the lower fascia, and then we previously removed and reinstalled the bumper in preparation of installing the Satina push bumper that's going on this truck. So for this installation, you would not normally need to remove the bumper, but again, because we're installing the push bumper, the brackets are in place, we're ready to do that, and then underneath we're going to have a couple of 100-watt speakers from Phoenix, and then the Phoenix Hammer, which is the low frequency siren amplifier. Today we're going to cover just a quick install of the Whelen solid state flasher. The model number is SSFPOS. This is a positive side switch, so it is important to have a basic understanding of electrical theory to make sure that you understand if your vehicle is positive side or negative side switched, depending if it's an American or import vehicle. And this product, along with other headlight flashers and flasher modules, are available on our website at www.ultimatelightingsolutions.net. So be sure to check that out for this product as well. So we have removed the passenger side headlight to gain access to the main arterial hub of electronic wiring. And we've identified the driver's side and the passenger side high beam, not the normal headlights, but this is the high beam headlight. So what we've done is that the driver's side headlight is a gray wire with a brown stripe on it, and you can see that here in the video. So we've cut that in half. We've capped this off so that if the truck ever becomes decommissioned, what the person would need to do, whoever's doing the decommissioning, would just need to cut this blue wire off and then tap it back into there. So we left that end open for that purpose. The passenger side, which is the side that we've removed here, is identified with the violet or purple and orange stripe wire. And really the easiest way to do that is if we follow this, the factory harness down. This is the plug that goes back into the headlight assembly. So you can tell that there's a blue wire, there's our violet with orange, and then we've got a couple of traveling grounds. So you can use a multimeter or a power probe is what we use in this case, and basically we just followed this harness back up and we have identified our wires. So the solid state flasher looks just like this. It's very small, very compact, easy to mount in almost any application, and then it has a nice weatherproof plug, and then all the necessary instructions are on the bag. If your bag is not in this good a shape, you can find those at Whelen.com. And again, we're going to be using the isolated installation method. So on the driver's side, high beam headlight, again the gray with the brown stripe, we've installed the blue wire from the flasher, and then the passenger side, the violet or purple with the orange stripe, we've installed the yellow wire from the flasher. Going back to the high beam switch, we've used the violet and purple again, and we've installed the white wire from the switch. And basically what that will do is when you turn on the high beams, when the headlights are activated, it causes the high beams to stop flashing, and then they become normal operating high beams so that you can use those as needed. The remainder of the wires that are on the harness, the white and violet stripe is the scan lock. So that's the one that you apply a 12-volt power to select your flash pattern. So we've already done that, so I've gone ahead and capped this off, and it's been double crimped on both ends, meaning that it is connected, but it is no longer a service wire. So that's been capped off. The green wire is also not being used. That's for the parking light, which basically sends a signal to the truck telling, you know, when your parking lights are on, the headlight flasher does not work. So we've also gone ahead and capped that off. That's a dead wire. And then the brown wire is for your daytime running lights, and again, this truck is not equipped with that, so we've capped that off. The remaining wires that we have that will be routed into the cab of the truck is our trigger wire, which is this, this orange wire here. That is basically the on-off switch to the headlight flasher. We also have a heavy gauge power wire and then a heavy gauge black wire. Those will be our positive fused and our negative ground wires to this truck. Once we get all of this loomed back up, we'll tuck it up underneath the fender well here so that it's out of place, but not too much so that it's inaccessible. And again, we've left enough slack in here so that when this truck does become decommissioned or they choose to remove it for whatever reason, there's still enough wires to reconnect and cause the headlights to function